right here at the Tampa show going in. There's actually another convention thing going on here. I don't know what it is. There's all these random people walking around, so maybe it'll bring more traffic to the show. Let's go see what's going on. All right, here are the future shows. Right now we are at the Tampa show here. The next one's going to be August 22nd, 23rd. Of course, we have the National next week, so I'm not expecting too much action over here. We have August 8th and 9th, which is the following week after the National. This one's at Banquet Master, so the Clearwater show. And then the St. Pete show is going to be August 16th and 17th next month as well. And then we have a Florida State Fairgrounds show again. When is this? December. So they got this baby out early. So if you're going to be in the Tampa area early December, we'll have another one of those huge shows at the fairgrounds. Let's go inside. It's a beautiful Joe Burrow, the 2021 Leaf Pearl. Pearl's always a really nice set. Of course, you lose the logo, but it's always a really nice card. Nice little Brady next to that. All right. Football season is fastly approaching. I believe college football starts this week, and we have football all the way till February to watch. Here's a nice Tua and Justin Herbert auto here. Curious what's going to go on with Tua this year. Miami's a giant mess, and the Chargers should be taking a step forward this year. So here's an idea of a couple nice cards. Jaden Daniels pops pretty hard, actually. I always like this design. I have a Baker Mayfield in a gold. I don't know if I can get that burst to happen as well as it does on the gold, but beautiful cards, actually. This is one of those ones I really like coming out of the Donruss Elite set. But it's a really nice card. I think this one's numbered to 13, if I'm mistaken. Yep. Really nice. Got another Midnighty. What is it, Mighty right here? Midnight. I'm making stuff up, guys. That one's okay. Top 2 on the 10, so that's going to be a tough one because this card right here doesn't grade very well at all. It's horrible, actually, because it's just one of those foil tops. And there's another Jaden Daniels for your pleasure. Got this Danny Werfel Go Gators. I haven't seen something like this at all. He was a legend before Tim Tebow. So he's one of those guys that were in that different run for the Gators. And I really can't tell you last time I saw a Danny Werfel autograph card. Panini unlicensed, but I just like the way they did the pitching logo in front of the jersey on this. Of course, sticker auto and all that stuff. But design-wise, I like this idea. Just be nice if they improved upon it and kept something like this going. Or Mackenzie Gore, this guy is a fantastic pitcher. You know, he's on the Nationals. You just hope that at some point they trade him away to somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if he went to a Yankees-type team. Just if he gets on the right team, guys, he's, you know, a top 10 pitcher in the league. Great looking Jacob deGrom here for the Mets with that camo style jersey and then a nice little patch on the inside. It says rookie Jim, so I'm not sure if that's a rookie card, but probably is. He looks pretty young in that photo. Nice though. Casey Mize, Bowman First auto. He's a little overshadowed by Tarek Skubal, but if you go look at his numbers, he probably shouldn't be. Yes, he doesn't have the big strikeout numbers, but it doesn't mean he won't in the near future because he has that capability. But Tarek Skubal just kind of overrides him. Got an Ellie on the silver, Jack Leiter in our red, and then Burns and a couple Torkelsons right here. Let's keep moving. Early Nolan Ryan signature stars here from Upper Deck. Stuff's always fun. I always would like to see them bring this back with obviously the little bit of the flash that we have today and maybe throw some texture on those lines. I think that would be just a ridiculously looking card. Those fantastic older vintage cards, Manager's Dream, which it would have been. Mickey Mantle and Willie Mays is the raw copy of it. This just the Mantle and the Mays here, and then there's the Mantle and the Aaron. Are two of those cards that I'd like to just have in just a low grade, non-graded really, but they're just really cool cards. I don't really care for usually uptowns or downtowns, but I do like the image that they chose for this Blake Corum. Jumping like over, I don't know what he'd be jumping over, but I just like the design. It's Kobe in a while. I don't think it's super expensive, but I haven't seen that in a while. That would have been fantastic if that would have been a hollow foil on the back or just straight foil. That was gold. That would have been popping so hard. Great looking card though of Kobe. Love himself some John McEnroe. The glare here is killing the focus, but John McEnroe at 50. I'm trying to hang over this table, guys, but that's a really fun card. Great looking Jaden Daniels, the finest. What does that say? Prodigy. That's a really nice, clean auto, shiny card. That's great. Pulling some sweet cards out. Check out this Justin Jefferson with the beginning of Vikings. That's really nice. That's cool. Very cool. Prism Saquon, 2022 Select. Wow. Snapshots.
Gorgeous card.
That is great. Wilson Nebula here out of Optics. It's going to be real interesting. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, he's got a back?
Out of 2.
Out of 2. Woof.
What percent do you need to sell it?
Card for a lot of people. This is the Barry Sanders Gem Mint 10 PSA DNA certified auto grade. So you have a 10 and you have it autographed. And it's right at the edge of the 10 because of the centering, but this is a tough set to get dead centered, like almost miserably harder than winning the lottery. But you can win the lottery. Fancy card here, Jaden Daniels Gold Uptowns. For those uptown downtowners. Holmes and a PSA 10. Haven't seen one of these pop out in a while. And then we have an Orange Ice Caitlin Clark rookie in a 10 as well. Smart camo here, guys. Look at this, a Skywalker. This is a great case right here, just full of different, I mean, a bunch of sketch cards because the sketch stuff's fantastic. I'll go a little scan here so y'all can take a good look at these. You're not going to be at the National, correct?
It'll be at the next show on the 7th and 8th.
Okay, cool. Good to know. So, guys, if y'all see anything here, he will be at the Clearwater show here in Tampa because I know a lot of y'all watch the shows and like, I missed that. And then maybe you don't know if they're setting up at the next show. But there's a beautiful card right here. That was really well done.
It's just a touch. Just a touch of
it. By Keepsake here. They're like a very premium card where they take cuts of different things. This one has, looks like a diamond or something in it as well. Gem relic is what they call it. Just giving you a couple ideas. Here's Athena. This has a coin. So it's representative of that individual. And then there's another stone there. I'm not going to try to say that last name. Just showing them these off. Here's a Julius Caesar coin card with a stone in it. And then Alexander the Great. And that one's got like a piece of like actual like leather. Definitely interesting. He's like, let me show you a picture. This is a card that they just hit, a 1/1 Michael Penix. Now, are you taking that to the National?
Yes.
All right. Do you have a booth number, or are you just walking around?
No, that's a walk-around card.
It's a walk-around card. All right, guys. Well, I got a walk-around card for you to just ask people randomly. Already has Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels duel. Inception.
First one off the print, baby.
First one off the print, baby. Derek Teeter's here, guys. A guy about stuff in his case, and he started showing me this, so you can go ahead and slide through him here. Got Duncan Go Nuts there, a Walter Payton rookie. Check out the black LeBron. What's that going for now?
14.
14, wow. Nice Mahomes, Jeter. Oh, that's a cool Joe Burrow. And Jordan Love. Wow, beautiful bar. That's a 1/1 too, guys. Wow.
1/1 Tiger Auto.
Wow.
Home.
How long have you been grabbing stuff like this?
Several years.
Nice Kobe.
I was just curious how much you wanted for that card. Right.
Yep, dual auto. That's your baby? Oh, yeah. Should be your baby. Might be my baby. There you go.
This is my ultimate favorite.
Sweet dual. Ultimate favorite? What is that from? Studio?
Downtown.
2016-17 Studio from downtown. Here's some USFL cards. Some of the, I guess, newer vintage, we'll say. Reggie White, Jim Kelly, Steve Young. Some there's a couple different versions of it because there were 2 different years that had the main guys in it. But there's just an idea of kind of what these look like. SGCs, RIP SGC. I'm sure they'll still be around, but it's going to be more for, I guess, the vintage type stuff. I'll go down here and show you some of these other ones here. Some of these older guys. Those are PSAs. Saw the Unitas and the Rice over here in a 7 for $75. See this one too much. This is the 71-72 Topps Trios. Lou Alcindor, Jeff Mullins, and Connie Hawkins. Good looking Ted Williams here. We got our normal vintage guy that has the entire back wall. And what I mean by the entire back wall is I'm going to span out. He goes there and he goes all the way down that way. So he's got quite a few tables. Really good looking, authentic 54 Topps. up here, and 56 tops as well of Hank Aaron, 67 on the farther right. Obviously, you got an authentic here on that, which I don't know where they're worried about what's going on with it, but that looks like a really good looking card to me. 5 tops Roberto Clemente and a 5-5 from SGC. Again, you see a lot of this vintage stuff in SGCs. Talking about earlier when I was showing the Willie Mays with Mickey Mantle, and then here's the famed Mickey Mantle Hank Aaron World Series batting foes. 60 tops mantle. And then we have authentic on the 59 tops. And then Yankees power hitters here, Yogi Berra and Mickey Mantle, 57 tops. And then Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays, and Harbin Killebrew on the 68. Great looking cards. This thing here before, they have it laid out to where you can look through sets for singles. And they bring this little wooden tower, because it is wood. And then over here, we have some packs that you can get into as well. So what is $25 for the 82 football. There's a picture of what that looks like. Oh, we have 91 traded. Vintage here. Some good looking Warren Spahn. What year is that Warren Spahn? You know off the top of your head?
It's a Bowman. It's 50. I'm going to say 52.
52, you think?
Let me check.
Let's see what y'all think.
I love this card.
Nice Roger Maris.
51.
51. That's really cool. What was his rookie year?
40 something.
Yeah, late 40s. Love seeing these. Here's a Mickey Mantle and a Kari Skrimsky. Mantle here in a 7 for these pop-ups. I just like the colors more than anything. You know, to me, this is a vintage insert. Get excited for 1s and 2s, baby.
Excuse me?
The ones I get excited for are the 1s and 2s because they're the ones I can afford.
Well, yeah. You know, what's interesting is that, you know, even though they're 1s and 2s, if they're Mantle, Mays, Williams, Robinson, they still got value.
Yeah.
People still want them.
Still want them.
Yeah.
Every day. Here you go, right here's the Rose 2 with the All-Star Rookie Cup. And the Koufax. Nice, clean, fun. This Willie Mays sliding into home plate there. It almost looked like he was wearing this card in his back pocket when he slid in. I love it. Andrews Auto rookie card, and obviously this is his main rookie card, the most valuable one. Not graded, but autographed. I don't know what his autograph costs in person these days. Maybe I'm assuming 120 to 150. But yeah, there's a little price bump when you can get it done. This one on the wall here, the Sunday Swag Tom Brady out of Topps Chrome. Goofy ass smile. There's a Melita here in a PSA 10.
And even then, you can't keep track
Come over
of
here this way. I know people have different ideas and likes for some of the other things, but here's some Topps Chrome Disney, and this black and white speckle actually looks fantastic. Great looking card. I'm sure it's extremely expensive for even though being Pluto. That's a great looking card. I love how it's 3-dimensional. It's tiered. I just get mad when they don't do this for sports cards and they do this for everything else. Unique design on this Topps Chrome card here. It's got a circle in the background and then a burst that comes out of the center. Kind of hard to see. See if I can get it to really do it. There are so many people here today gearing up. But yeah, this is definitely a really cool design with the pulsar and the cracked ice, whatever they got going on. Ellie right here out of 99 in the green. Really good looking image. I like that. Only Clayton Clark auto I've seen at the show today. I think a lot of people are holding out for the National, but there's one here. It's got this eBay authentication thing, Donruss. I don't know, it's kind of weird what's going on it, but it's the only one I've seen. Come over here to a tie-dye Wimby. Out of Select, obviously probably not game used. Early Trout right here, the 2009 Bowman Sterling. This is always a really great looking card in a refractor. Again, whatever you want to think about him, just had one of those careers, man. Pass, Bruce Jenner. I always wonder if Bruce comes back some point in the future. Skeens rookie cards I've seen autographed. His Bowman first, and then his rookie. Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft. One's a purple, one's a blue. A few Caitlin Clarks here. PSA 10 here on the Select Red Ice. We got the logo Prism. And then a couple other, not lower end, but just other versions of the cards. This right here almost didn't even look like Caitlin Clark in the middle. Maybe a little bit. Here's a couple more, just showing them off while we go through here so we can take a good look, nice and slow. A couple Caleb Williams, going to be interesting to see what he does this year because pretty much this year and next year is all he's got, and then he'll be tagged with whatever he produces during that time. Unique 69 Rookie Stars, American League. They got it already autographed by Bob Floyd and Raleigh Fingers. I'm unsure if Larry Bouchard is still with us, but it is dual autographed. It is a Raleigh Fingers rookie card, as well as the other guys. That's a fun little thing to take a peek at. Show me a key brick layer here. Angela Reese's Monopoly crazy card. I like the design of this card, and too bad she just keeps her mouth shut and played better, but that's probably what makes her exciting. I see a whole lot of game-used basketball cards anymore, but like this is really cool. I love the texture on it. It's older. Nice Kevin Garnett. Great looking. And these guys are negotiating on this Nikita up here. It's 4 out of 5. Interesting stuff. There's a company called The Bar. And then they have game-used relics. Like here's a Lou Gehrig with a little stamp in it, which is funny because I was saying this bat barrel is kind of loose. You can kind of see the edge in there. I can't even stay still. Here's the back of what it looks like here. Obviously, always looking for game-used materials and stuff, but we also got to be careful of non-real stuff, I guess. So I just don't know much about this, but I mean, a piece of bat barrel from a Babe Ruth or Lou Gehrig being that cheap, it's just crazy. Through some of these boxes. Authentic Zeus coin. Huh. I wonder if it was held by Zeus or it's just got Zeus on it. That's a little old coin though. It's by the same company? No. Huh. Pieces of the past. All right. Go through some fun Game of Thrones cards here that I saw that are autographed. Sean there. Another Sean Bean. Lannister. Nobody special. What else we got? There we go. Charles Dance. Classic.
How's everything? Good.
There we go. Jerome Flynn. These are the reds too on those. No, those are a little harder to come by.
No.
I hated him in the show. But then again, if you're a character, you're like, oh, I hate that guy. You know, that also means he did a good job. So we got some. I saw some Peter Dinklage. There we go. That one's really cool. I like that one. A lot there. What else did we have? Another Pete in a red. We got a Sansa and an Arya.
Keepsake edition, yeah.
All right, just give me a flip on that.
That's a 1 of 1.
1 of 1. What's interesting is this is a sketch with a giant cut auto and a super flashy gold card.
It's a cool looking card.
It's a cool
The
looking
sketch
card.
is amazing.
Yes, it is. About the Arnold here. This is basically the cover of the Terminator movie, and then they made a spot there for the autograph or to sticker over it. That thing's fun. Classic memories. Something fun, little customs that are done here where they get the shoes, the Nike colors that match kind of the team. They put them in like in a shadow box. Even the Pope has one. And I came down here. I'll show you the Jordan one. Looked cool too because it matched really well with the Olympic card. Huh? That's hilarious. I love it. Wow. I have the new Caleb Williams autograph. This is the Milky Way or Galactic. It's like 7 verbs long. And then the Caleb Williams full autograph out of the Topps Chrome product. Just give you a little bit of a change in time. The semi-pro here, Will Ferrell. Also known as Flint Tropics. I just saw this, it was funny. All right, show was very busy today. I do have a few pickups, which I'll show when I get home. Mainly not sports stuff, but just things that are different and cool. Again, next show here in the Tampa area is going to be the Clearwater show the week after the National. And this was very busy, guys. I was like very hard to get into places. People are buying, people are selling. I could definitely tell that some of the cases didn't have maybe the best cards that they usually have out, because a lot of people are gearing up for the National and they know they're going to be able to either sell or trade into or use for different aspects for that show. So ramping up. I fly out Tuesday, don't get back till Sunday, so I'll be there just cranking some type of footage out, probably a ton of cards and cases, and hopefully some shenanigans, and I don't know. Ooh, ice cream truck. All right, guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and stay tuned. Okay, I did pick up a few cards at the show today. Went with some Big Bang relics, just because I don't see this stuff very often. I don't even know if I can even buy a pack anymore. If I wanted to, you'd have to buy boxes because being thicker cards. And then the gentleman from Marvel here, I really like this one because of it being in the black. Obviously, they make a bunch of one-of-ones for Leaf, and he just signs them, so there's probably, you know, it's stickered. A red, a green, a blue, whatever it may be. The black really pops on this. Looks really good. And he'll be in some upcoming films as well when they start doing, or basically every Marvel character will be in the film together when they're all trying to fight one specific foe. And then here's another Big Bang Theory. Again, cheap stuff. Of course, I bought all this from the same gentleman, which then, you know, took another 10 bucks off. So, you know, extremely easy to deal with. I like that. And then co-stars here from Prop Century at a Leaf, Christopher Walken and Bruce Willis. I know it's just like a relic card. It's probably a piece of their clothing that they were throwing in the garbage and somebody snaked. $2, I don't really care. I just think it's cool. And then I went to some yard sales today and I found a brand new case of top loaders for $1. Couldn't pass that up. It's probably the best deal I had today. But again, Nationals coming up next week. I'm going to be spitting content out nonstop. Try and go live as much as possible. Do some shenanigans. Hopefully not get into trouble. Get anybody else into trouble. And just have a good time with everybody. That's what that's there for. And bring a lot of cards to y'all. And hopefully some other fun stuff. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure you have the bell ring, because I may go live at any given point during the show. I'm there in Chicago from Tuesday through Sunday. So at any given point, I could go live. And I do plan on attempting to go live a couple times. So, all right, guys, take care. See you there.